Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel Trading Secrets. This channel is for entertainment purposes only. For those of you who do not know, my name is Ali. I have over 20 years experience teaching accounting, economics, business and law. Through this channel I'll be providing some stock analysis and a quick update on the $1 Million Challenge. So if anybody's not aware of this, this is a journey of an investment of $1,000 to a return of $1 million over a period of 3 years using a strategy called compound return investing. So the objective is try to get 201 trades, each with every return of 3.5%. It's not 201 consecutive trades, we do take into account losses. So for further details about how to join us for less than $9 a month, information is available in the description below. In today's video, we're going to be looking at MMTLP and sharing with you some information from TDA that confirmed that MMTLP was going to be position close only after the 8th of December 2022. We're also going to be looking at metamaterials and information with regards to a potential documentary in the making, and also going to be sharing with you some stocks with regard to the Monkeypox virus, which has just been declared a public health emergency, and also finishing off by having an update on ticker symbol SERV, which is a stock that has been featured on a number of occasions on the channel and is still having a tremendous run. So before we get started, let's have a look at what's happening in the markets. So there was news with regard to inflation, and I did post about this, and what I stated is that inflation is down from 3.2% to 2.9%, so a 0.1% fall. I am now predicting a rate cut in September. So we can see here from Market Watch that Powell is set to table for September a rate cut. Jackson Hole and But jobs data will also set the size of this possible rate cut. We can also see here from Yahoo Finance that mild inflation reading offers Fed a green light to cut rates in September. So I do expect a rate cut. And what I'd now like to share with you is breaking news from the World Health Organization, who are declaring a global emergency over the Monkeypox virus. I think this is currently in Africa. And what I have posted in terms of stock related news for this, that we in the Discord will be looking at monkeypox related vaccine stocks, including APDN, GOVX, SIGA, TNXP, amongst others. Let's now look at MMTLP. I'm going to start by sharing a post from Curtis, who stated, "It's beyond time for transparency and accountability. Scrub your LinkedIn profiles, hide and lay low for as long as you like. We are not stopping until we have that resolution." I think he's also referring to the specific members of the U3 Halt panel that we have that we are now aware of. And a quick update here from Scott in terms of TDA and Schwab, and what he stated, he's all set on the affidavits for the first true engagement in his case. So save what you have if you are not too late to the party, because he has enough for the submittal in the US District Court. However, anybody in Missouri, people in MMTLP shareholders can DM Scott. If you're not able to DM him, you can leave a comment and I'll try and get your message across. If you can put together a damages sheet and printouts of your brokerage's accounts summarizing your MMTLP trading, there could be some room to maneuver in Jefferson City, and this is your warning order to be ready to go to bat for the rest of us, i.e. the whole of the MMTLP community. And finally, let's have a look at that post with regard to TDA. So shout out here to Drew, who stated, combing through from stuff, some of the old stuff, and he has stumbled upon a screenshot with a live chat from TDA dated 8th of December 2022, right after market close. Anybody who says this was never supposed to trade on after that is only lying to themselves. So let's have a look at the screenshot, so highlighted here in red. Again, in the chat from TDA, I think this is, we can see that they have stated, and the person goes by the name of Stephen C. We will be setting MMTLP to close transactions only after the close of trading tomorrow, which is the 8th of December, as purchases after that will not be entitled to shares of Nextbridge. And then at 108, Stephen also goes on to say, in terms of the guidelines, says that sadly we cannot provide any additional insight, but in terms of the corporate actions team, advise that any questions can be directed to AST, and obviously he's referenced information there. So obviously I think this is quite significant, especially if anybody is also looking to take action against this broker. Let's now look at metamaterials and potential news of an upcoming documentary. What Mark Falk has stated, this is a tragic story. He's working to resolve production issues so this story can be told and the world will know about the naked truth of what happened. And in the meantime, he's staying in the loop. His heart goes out to everybody who's been harmed by the massive fraud, especially with MMTLP and also MMAT tagging in the post from George Palikaris that was also covered in the previous video. And Red ED on the similar post from George has stated, no way around, they infiltrated the company solely with the intention to destroy it from the inside, and it's not hard to believe that they were perfectly fine with the U3 hull of MMTLP as well. So I think we're potentially referring to the new board that were there for metamaterials. And news here from the good old days from Meta News, tagging in and sharing an old post from Brad and with George in there, who stated, after 11 months of construction, 10 mergers and acquisitions, Metamaterials opens its new global headquarters in Dartmouth, 68,000 square foot facility, the company's 10th office in 4 countries, 230 employees and 42 languages. So that was not very long ago. And finally, I'm going to finish off by sharing a quick update for Tiximal SERV, also known as SERV Robotics. This is a stock that has been featured in a number of previous videos, and in the Discord, this is also a stock that we have been watching over the previous 2 days, including today as well. So there was some news, and we can see here SERV Robotics and SHAK today announced a partnership to deliver Shake Shacks using SERV's autonomy delivery robots via Uber Eats. So good news there for the company. And in a press release here, we can say, we see here one of the reasons why it is rocketing, and at one point it was up in excess of 25%, and obviously it is that news that we can see that has just been shared, and we can see in terms of some of the specifics, SERV has landed this big deal with Shake Shack, and in the PR they've announced a new delivery partnership with the company as well as Uber Eats, and they're looking to roll out 250 new delivery robots in LA by the end of the first quarter 2025, and through the partnership also with Uber Eats, they expect to serve or to have 2,000 delivery robots by the end of 2025. So for the long term, certainly very promising, and this could generate the company between $60 million and $80 million alone. So since that news, the stock has been doing exceptionally well. If we have a look at the chart for today, we can see at one point it was touching close to $14. It has come down a little bit now with a sell-off, but still up an exceptionally good 8.49% at $11.29. And finally, if you would like to get due diligence copy of our daily stock alerts as well as the weekly watch list, details are in the description below. Thank you very much for watching. Please stay tuned.